I opened this chapter with Matthew's story because it's a relevant example of spiritual fire's refining nature. Now, you may not personally subscribe to a particular religion, but all people are driven by their deepest beliefs and core values. Governments around the world rise and fall on the strengths and weaknesses of their underpinning constitutions, charters, or articles. For-profit and nonprofit businesses alike need vision, mission, core values, and belief systems to develop strategies and successfully implement their action plans. Matthew's story is simply a great illustration of what that looks like when applied to real people. When you have clarity around and fidelity towards your beliefs and values, you will walk courageously in the direction of expressing them. What happens when you do that is a process of refinement, when the unnecessary is stripped away and true purpose is uncovered. This process can be extraordinarily elating or profoundly difficult, and in most cases, it's a blend of the two. But it will always involve refinement, focusing, and clarity. I used to work at an oil refinery in Northwest Washington State. Although that amazing chemical process still feels like black magic to me, certain technical truths really stood out. In short, the inbound oil was not going to change itself. It requires significant heat and pressure and catalytic and chemical applications to change and reform its molecular structure. Only then could we create even more valuable outbound products, ranging from gasoline to calcined coke. Similarly, the spiritual fire that kickstarts the F.I.R.E.S personal strategic planning system is concerned with identifying your atomic level core values and deepest beliefs. It's the natural starting point for building a life of authentic joy, driven by purpose and mission. Like my brother-in-law Matthew, you're about to identify your true north, the values that will refine your character and narrow your strategic vision. I hope the trails that he has endured in Napa Valley aren't part of your path, but I do hope that you'll experience even a fraction of the clarity that he has since gained. Matthew knows what's essential to him. He knows what's worth fighting for, and that means that his worst of times were also his best of times. Wouldn't you like to say the same of yourself? At this point, you will launch your personal strategic planning process, beginning with spiritual fire. You'll be reading stories that illustrate the nature and purpose of this fire. You'll be introduced to a few thinkers that deal with the concept of core values and beliefs. Hopefully, this will stir your own thinking and prepare you to dive deeper into your own planning process. Finally, you'll work through the spiritual fire component of the F.I.R.E.S personal strategic planning system. At that stage, you will be defining what matters the most to you, your core values and beliefs, and what success in this area of your life would look like, so you can create a personal definition strategy. You'll be analyzing your spiritual situation. You'll be envisioning various scenarios in which you try out various approaches to getting to where you want to go spiritually. You'll be evaluating the solution you chose to figure out whether you're on course towards realizing your personal definition strategy. And that's what lies ahead. Let's get started by taking a closer look at the spiritual fire and how it factors into creating a vision and a plan for the life you truly want to lead.